What's up, all you wonderful people, and welcome back to another video here on torpedoes and tarantulas. And today, as you can see, we have a couple of rehousings to do, so get ready for that. I'm going to go get set up. You go do whatever you got to do. Let's meet back here and let's rehouse some tarantulas. Okay, so both of the tarantulas that I'm rehousing today are terrestrial, so they're going to have pretty much the same setup, really basic, just some substrate, deep enough, of course, for them to burrow a little bit if they want to, a little bit of leaf litter, and a water dish. We don't need plants, we don't need anchoring points for webbing or anything like that, because these guys don't really do a lot of webbing except for when they molt and they make a web mat. But hopefully this should be a pretty easy video to make, and as I say that, I'm gonna have a escapee or something, but anyway, I'm gonna get the camera set up and let's get this first tarantula in its new house. Now here's our first tarantula, and it looks like it may volunteer to come out on its own. When I watered this thing the other day, it was kicking hairs like crazy. This thing's been a little bit skittish, but it's all of its tunnel and everything that it had have just collapsed, so it has no place else to hide. Plus, you can see it's a bit too big for this enclosure, so I'm hoping I can just pick this cup up. And of course, now it's going to start getting a little bit skittish. See here if I can just maybe lay this thing over, let it walk out on its own. And while it does that, I'll explain to you which tarantula this is. This is the Phormictopus cautus, and like all Phormictopus, when they are smaller, they look like this. They are blue, beautiful blue color, a lot like the Carabinas and Avicularias, but they do get really large. This one is supposed to be a really beautiful purple spider called the Dominican purple. It's called Phormictopus cautus, Phormictopus species cautus. There's a lot of confusion in the Phormictopus genus. My buddy Tom Moran could explain that a lot better for you than I can, but there's a lot of mix-up on what's what within the Phormictopus genus. It's kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies of the tarantula world. Anyhow, there it is. It seems to be pretty happy. It's already doing a little bit of webbing. See if I can move this cup without freaking out too bad. This one molted maybe a month ago. It's probably a good 2 inches now, 2.5 inches. I bought this as a like half-inch sling, and it's put on some pretty good size with each molt. Also gives some pretty good takedowns, although don't think I featured it in any feeding videos. But like I said, since the last molt, it's been a little more jumpy and nervous than in previous molts, but it ought to get a lot less jumpy as it gets bigger. This thing will get really big. So there we go. There's the first one in its new home without any issue. Let's hope the next one goes just as well. That was the Phormictopus cautus, now in its new home. Alright, so this next tarantula was is a recently sexed female. One of the only tarantulas, actually the only tarantula that I've bought at a brick and mortar. I have gotten some at expos and the majority of them online. This is the only one that I walked into a store, picked out and bought, and it was a shot in the dark. This thing was maybe an inch when I got it, and as luck would have it, it turned out female. And I believe I did an update video on her recently where I mentioned that my friend Norvis had suggested the name Fiona for her, so that is her name, Fiona, the Brachypelma Amelia. Now, she molted, it's been a month or two ago, and let me tell you, she has had the female attitude since. In fact, she is the other one that was kicking hairs at me the other day when I was trying to take care of her and give her water. But as you can see, she had a lot of tunnel going down along here, and it eventually collapsed, and now she has, hardly any place else to go in there, of course. So when you're spraying water in there, that disturbs the air, that irritates them, makes them feel threatened, and they kick hairs, and she was really kicking hairs. In fact,
I'm just wondering if she's got any bald spots on her bum. I'm going to check her to see if she's going to have an attitude today. If not, I'm just going to try to walk her over into the other enclosure. We'll just move it closer. So far, so good. Man, she's so beautiful. And I couldn't be more excited that she is a female. And there you go now. She's starting to panic because she has nowhere to run. And now it's where we're going to see if she has the attitude. And you can see that bald spot. I told you, she was kicking the heck out of hairs the other day. So I'm just wondering if maybe using a catch cup and transferring her might be the way to go. She's just not feeling safe and comfortable inside that cramped deli cup. There we go. Up and over. A lot smoother than I expected. There you go, girl. Come on. Oh, I told you. There she goes, kicking those darn hairs. Let me use this lid. There she goes. She's kicking again. So I am going to take a break from this. She has had a really bad attitude since. Sorry, I did not get any of that on camera. I was focused on the wrong enclosure. As usual, my eyes were focused on the animal itself. My camera was not pointing in the right direction, but she was kicking hairs like crazy. My left hand is going to itch like crazy once this video is done, but hopefully she has calmed down. She is in the new enclosure, minus a lot more butt hairs, which irritates me, but, you know, it happens. Sorry about the goof up there at the end with the camera and everything. You guys didn't get to see much, but all you would have gotten to see was me getting haired. Anyway, that has been the latest rehousing video of my Formictopus caudus and my Brachypelma amelia female, Fiona. Hey guys, sorry I screwed up the end of this video, but I hope you did enjoy it anyway, and you'll let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I'm getting close to the 500 subs mark, and when I do, I will be doing a giveaway, so spread the word. Share this video with your friends. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may be. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.